From Bolium, back here for the finals of the team event, always one of the highlights of the season. 24 noisy 5-person teams started tonight. We are down to the final two rather. They're bowling a best 2 out of 3 head-to-head match. Baker means each bowler is going to do 2 frames. They can switch up their orders after their first game, and right now on the left, El Presidente under Eubanks has a chance to salt away game 1 for this team. 10 bowlers on the show, always enjoy that. Been recently elected the California State USBC president. Heck of a bowler in his own right, he scatters that 10. That's good for 5 in a row. They are going to win this first game. Castronova and Dominic Montoya looking for redemption from Mojave doubles last week. We won't say anything more about it. We're just going to carry on. JP's going to do did the 4th, and they'll do the 9th frame here. And it's important that they not throw away these shots, even though the game is over. They'll be back on this frame for game 3 if they force that game. So these are actually really important shots if they think about it that way. So I guess this is Big Zach, but when I show you Little Zach, we're going to question if that's the case anymore. Zach has been bowling doubles a long time with us. Sebastian Huffman, fresh off a title last week. To their surprise, 10th frame changed everything. Now he's teammates with him. Even with that error, they finish at 215. The best they got over here is 160. But again, these shots are more about lining up. He should make this spare, so he's got another practice ball here in the 10th frame. No, he's not going to do it, though, so he'll have to take a better guess later on. Score's irrelevant. It's just match play competition. They got to win the next 2 to take it. They'll flip lanes and see if we do that. Flip-flop. Mama's got to win 2 in a row. They can rearrange their order if they want. Looks like we're going to have Yamo Part 2 lead this one off. That is David Yamuchi's kid at Joshua.
Let's go, Devin.
Yamo rocked the JBT shirt earlier today. I've got on the JAT 50th anniversary shirt on, so we'll switcheroo in each other's home areas. Dominic's brother Devin's going to lead off. They'll bowl the 1st and 6th frames in this match. Devin made the finals in doubles last week in Vegas too, so lots of guys with recent finals experience. Josh super light, almost carries that 7. Just want these leadoff bowlers to do 2 things. You want them to mark, and you want them to give a good read on the lanes for the rest of your team. It's Devin, the only lefty though on their team, so only so much he's able to provide. Joshua switch balls and hits that oil in the middle. There is still oil in the middle even after that long a day. He will slide by that spare and give an early opportunity for Montoya to grab a 10-pin lead for his team. Huge thanks to Al and the whole team here for having us at Bolium. We start at 10 in the morning. He basically gives us his bowling alley for the whole weekend. That is awesome. We sure appreciate the hospitality. Hard to get lanes on a Saturday night. That is really cool. They still let us do that. Montoya, no problem with the spare, and he has that 10-pin lead. Ronnie Castillo got himself a 300 ring earlier today. Now looking to back that up with the title, and a good shot. Leaves a solid 9. Dom's going to need a rear rack here. That's a very hard rack to strike on. So Dominic has only been bowling for a little over a year and a half, and he's already got himself a college scholarship for bowling. That's pretty cool. Of course, that JBT 300 last year when he'd only been bowling for 6 months. Not many people can say that. But the 2-handed style lets you improve faster, but not many people accelerate at that rate. No problem with the 9-pin for Castillo. The Castillo fan club loves it over there. Devin now in the 2nd, working on a spare. No strikes out of him yet, covering all kinds of boards, and right in the 1-3. Devin likes to see every board on the lane. Dominic does. So does this guy. That is supposedly Little Zach. No! Slaps that knife in silly. So let's see him get it right closer here to quote-unquote Big Zach. You tell me. Watch a tape from 10 years ago, that would not be the case, but quote-unquote Little Zach with the first strike for his team over there. 27's going to need a reset. Can anybody let Jordan at the desk know that 27's going to need pins? Andre looking to consolidate that and tie up this match if he can strike in the fourth. This is the middle road lane pattern. Bolium naturally has a lot of friction no matter what you lay out, so there's still that sort of stand left throw right strategy, but you got to fine tune it just a little bit more than, for example, the Bourbon Street that we bowled out for in doubles. Triple header, singles to wrap it up tomorrow morning, then off to Seattle and off to Phoenix as our doubles days roll on. Singles pin spares have been an adventure for the last 2 weeks on tour. That time, Andre covers up his 2-pin. They'll trail by 11 rather. We don't have the rule where they have to go frame for frame, so it's up to Zach if he wants to keep on bowling here and sort of set the pace for the other team. And they're going to have Tyler shooting the 3rd and 8th. Looks like Zach's going to let him bowl. Big opportunity to extend the lead. Tyler's got a JBT 300. JP's got a JBT 300. Sebastian's got 299s. Do you have one? Everybody but Sebastian and Devin. No! That's a Brandon Rother solid 10 on the Brooklyn side. That's exactly how he shot 299 last week. What? It is. It is. Why was that so funny? I don't understand the Las Vegas sense of humor. Crunches that rack for 10 back. It's odd because, you see this in playoff series in every sport. They got the game in hand, so there's less pressure on them. But all the same, you don't want to step off the gas at all because the team that's desperate to win is going to be pulling out all the stops here to find a way to win this game. Dave bowled with Josh earlier in doubles, almost made the cut. I don't know if he has any JAT titles. If he wins a JBT before an 18, there might be a crisis in Los Angeles here. Does Josh have any JAT wins? Oh, that's a scenario. Oh, my. So Josh doesn't have any JAT wins. We're going to have to do a 1-for-1 trade for somebody to even it out if that happens. But he's not quite sure what he was doing on that one. He whiffs both the pins. That's every little pin account in a match play situation. You never know. Makeable spare for JP. No problem at it. But most of these guys choosing to cover a lot of boards right now. In the modern bowling game. Castillo doing the same. 10 back. The high backswing of Huffman. No doubter. 10 back versus 10 back. They're clean without a double, but that's good for a 20-pin lead right now, which quote-unquote Little Zach needs to carve into right here. Strike working for the team. Oh, instead. Yuck. 2-8-10. Almost definite open and well, big trouble. I won't say definite loss yet, but big trouble for this team. Looks like we might be going 3. The goal is to finish by midnight. It's at 11:29. They're bowling really fast. I'm not worried. I tell you, as quickly as Dominic has learned this game, Devin is also rapidly improving. And there's not that many quote-unquote traditional lefties He might have the whole side to himself in most tournaments. He's got every chance to be really good in this game as well. Chelsea gets the 2. That's the right play. They still have room for 183, which would behoove the Vegans to continue marking. Oh, which they don't do as he slides by the 3-pin. Yikes. Well, the door creaks slightly open for Andre and Big Zach here in the 9th and 10th. You can have up to 2 adults in their team. These guys pick 2 good ones. Versus the all-junior team from Vegas. Flushes that one. So they can cheat for 183. Las Vegas pacing 186, so they're still good if they can stay clean and hold the count. But, oh my. Well, I think if you're done with here, just relax and see what Jack does. I would let Zach pull his entire 10th here and see if this split means more to convert or it might not matter at all. That's what I would do. Move on. I would wait. No, is he going to attempt to go for it here or just get the pin?
Shoot it!
He's going for it. Does not get it over. All right, 115 through 7. So this becomes a giant shot for Big Zach here. Obviously can't shut out Castronova and company. Let's see what Tyler can come up with here in the 8th.
Let's go, Tyler!
Yes, sir. Perfect shot for Castronova. He's done. He just needs to cheer on his teammates. I didn't mention, they all love moms, every single one of them. Oh, big shot in the 11th there. That means somewhere along the line, the other team has to double. This is their first chance for them to do so. Are you kidding me? Boy, we saw a couple pocket 710s. When you cover a lot of boards like that, if you come in behind the head pin, that can happen. And now, 443, he has to make it. Chelsea's team is looking to steal this game, which would be the title. Perfect shots at 9, 10, 11, and 12, 183. JP needs a miracle. Oh my God! He had to make it to stay alive, and he bounces it out on the deck, and boy, he missed that 10 pin by what, 4 inches tops. Oh my goodness. Well, a clean start, but opens in the 7th, 6th, and 9th. Turn the match around, and it is over. However, they still love moms of all variations. There is not a single mom they don't love.
I wasn't talking to you, I was talking to him.
We're good? We good here? All right. Well, most of these guys will be back to try their luck at the singles tomorrow. The way these finishes are going around here, I'm not predicting a winner. I say nothing until these games are over. Well, they'll bust these shirts out again on Mother's Day. So what, you got about 6 months to wash and dry, and there we go. But Jelsies of all sizes. We got a Yama with the JBT title. We got Ronnie with another win. Interesting combination there. Good stuff. We'll do it all over again in about 6 or 7 hours, something like that. Sounds good.